Get some music going. Alrighty. Oh, it's stream 2, not stream 1. Let's just update that. Alrighty. Should be Modpack Dev Stream 2, not Modpack Dev Stream 1. Just updated the title. Alrighty. So, we're doing some hybrid pirates today. Alrighty. I'll go spruik the stream a couple of places. We'll see if we get some people watching. Otherwise, I'll be streaming to myself, which is fine. Happy to do that. Listening to Too High to Die by Apollo Music. And I will pay full attention to the stream shortly. Alrighty. We'll be listening to Modpack for a little while. All right. Where else have I got notifications? No, that's it. Okay. All right. Hello there in the chat. See someone watching? Welcome. We'll get started shortly. I'm just going to advertise my stream on a couple of Discord channels. And then we will get into it. Doing a bit more development today. And working on the Hybrid Pirates mod pack. On the little survival island you would see in the thumbnail, if you saw the thumbnail. Alrighty. Alrighty. Music is Mud Puddle by Apollo Music, if you're wondering. I'm just going to publish my stream advertisement in a couple of Discords and then we'll get into it. There we go. Alrighty. Nearly there. Alright, we're getting to the game. And you can see something looks very similar to the thumbnail. We've got a little raft over on the left here and a little island over on the right. I, of course, am on the island, so we'll just zoom in a little bit so you can see me. There we go. And you can see some islands around. Lots of different ocean terrain, or ocean types. Lots of different types of terrain. So, hi. I'm Tech Fred. I don't have a base yet. This is the minimum that I needed to finish up the last stream. We're going to try and get into some boats today. And probably look at a small ship first. And then when we can get some resources, we'll have a look at making a ship using VS sails if there's time. But we'll also have a look at the guidebook for the ships. And we will have a look at the guidebook for the small ships as well. We'll get into those. So let's get into it. Alright, so in my inventory currently I have a bunch of stuff. Not very much that's useful. So we're going to try and get enough flax to make a sail. And we need to make some string to make wool to make a sail. And we also need a lead for that as well. So I'm going to try and grow some more crops. And we're going to use the knife here. Cut down the wheat so that we get straw, which we can use to make a lead, which you can then use to make a sail. So let's put some stuff away. We don't have a storage of any sort. We're running out of room. Oh, we've got a barrel. There we go. So we do have some string. And we're going to try and get that turned into something useful. Okay, there's some cooked crab as well. Let's eat that. So we've got a bunch of different mods in this pack. And trying to turn it into a cohesive pack. Been doing a bit of editing on the data pack side of things as well to try and get some of the recipes a bit more consistent and allow the use of various different things. So using various different ingredients to make things, so different types of milk like coconut milk and buckets of milk and bottles of milk and that sort of thing. Should all be able to be used interchangeably. We'll have a look at the coding side of stuff in a little bit. Alright. Flax hasn't grown yet, so we'll wait for the flax to grow, and we'll see if we can get some resources, and we'll do a bit more building. Chop down this tree. Now we've got plenty of cherry logs, so let's build ourselves a little. Oh, there's some iron over there. We don't have much in the way of iron. We've got a bucket, some shears. That's about it. All right. I'm going to try and get some books, and if we've got any sheep, we want to shear the sheep for the wool. It's going to be faster. There's a brown sheep down there. There's a pig down there. There's a cow down there. Need some leather for a book as well. Although we don't have to have leather for the book. Makes things a little easier. We don't have any bone meal either, so let's head down again and see what we can do with the mobs down there. Also, there's a villager raft off in the distance that we'd like to get to. There's some resources there to be quite useful. Like books, for example. Okay. We need some food and we need some leather, so we could also use some milk. So we'll milk you first, and if you don't like violence to Minecraft mobs, look away now. Oops, Also hurt myself. Alright, we didn't get any leather from that. Alright, well, we'll take the meat upstairs. Need to make space for the leather anyway. Get some wool from the sheep. And how are we going for... Oh, we've got some more wheat that's finished. That should hopefully be enough for a lead. Let's have a look. Not quite. We need one more for a lead. Alright, we've got some flax as well. A string, and we need slime to make a lead if we go that path. Alright, let's try and get ourselves a book. It's the main priority at the moment. We need some paper of some sort. We need to just find a book somewhere. Let's smelt up some sand and we'll make some bottles as well. We have milk bottles. And let's see about getting some more iron. I think we'll make some more slabs to head over. And make a way to get between these two. Alright, one more. And we should be able to make milk bottles now. Oh, guess not. Oh, we need 4. Okay. It was only 3 for some reason. Now we can make milk bottles. There we go. Alright. So, let's have a look at the requirements for a boat. We can make rope. We can't make a lead yet. Yeah, we'll use the knife and see if we can get a little bit more straw from this grass. Nope. Where's this grass? Nope. Ah, there we go. Now we can make a lead. Now, do we already have wool? We do not. Okay, let's go get some wool from the sheep. Get across there. We're gonna need a boat. Get across there, or we could swim across. May as well get a boat. Gonna need some eventually. Let's go with a cherry boat. Go down the quick way. Ah, we've got a cherry boat there already. Awesome. We'll use that. We'll go get some wool. As you can see, the boat's very rickety in the deep ocean, so we're going to need to do something about that. Nope. And we just had the boat sink. And not in the way I expected. I think I got caught in the water stream. Drowned there as well. Okay. Your chicken. Where's that sheep? There it is. Okay, let's shear the sheep. Get a chicken egg while we're here. We haven't got room. Okay. I'm going to put that boat down again. Let's go back to the water. Go the other side. Now we'll just put the boat down here. See if we can get the sheep to come with us. I've got a lead. That should be easy. Come on, sheep. We did drop the lead. Alright, let's head over with the boat and get the sheep over. Sheep follow us? Close enough. Okay, sheep is down here now, so that'll be easy to get to. And the boat seems to have sunk. We'll come back for the boat. Alright. Ah yes, that'll be a swan. Very strange noises. Okay, so we have 3 wool and a lead. That swan is freaking me out. Okay, so we can make various things. I'm just looking for the sail. So we need 2 more wool and some logs and another lead. Alright, so there's 3 wool and 1 lead. We got the logs. Right, let's put some wheat away. Do we have room for that? We do not. Let's make a chest then. And I think we need a bit more room in our little house. It's looking a little, it's not really a house yet. Looking a little bit cramped. So let's place a couple of chests. I'm going to store some wood and stuff in here. And I think we'll start placing some actual blocks. lose the don't want to lose the floor too quickly, so there's a couple of blocks there and get our chests down. And dump all the wood in here. And we need to put that composter so we can get bone meal. I think other side of the farm is probably a good place for it. And we get eggs from the swan, as well as freaked out noises. So we will look at that in a moment, and we need to get some sugar cane so we can make some paper. Or we need to get over to that. Raft over there. Again, means we need to make a boat. We could try it in the rickety boat, but I don't like our chances, to be honest. Speaking of which, let's go down and pick up the rickety boat. The sheep has not yet grown its wool back. It would help if you were standing on grass. Go stand on actual grass so you can grow your wool back. You silly sheep. There, if you get hungry, you can eat that. Alright. So have a look at some recipes and I'll explain what I've been doing with the development over the last couple of days. So I've been working on a data pack for the Modpack. And I can bring that up in a moment or two. Let's have a look at the recipes. So if we go in, we've got things called crates that we can make, and we've got some additional, because we've got Farmer's Delight, we've got crates, and we've got some additional things like Ecologics, which gives us the swans and some different biomes on the islands, and it also gives us some different crops like prickly pears, walnuts. What's the third one? Coconuts. There's a fourth one I can't remember at the top of my head. Oh yeah, crab claws. We get crabs, so, and we can make crates out of all of those things. There's a compatibility mod that allows that, and that compatibility mod had a couple of issues. So I've passed the fix on to the mod developer, or what I noticed that wasn't working. They're going to include it in the updated version, so that's great. But in the meantime, we've got a data pack that fixes that for us. So what happens with those crates is they don't actually harvest properly, and so you can break them, but they take forever to break as if you're just breaking them with your hand, and they don't drop the crate, which is kind of annoying because the crate is a storage method for bulk crops. We can demonstrate with apples if we've got enough, which I don't think we do. We don't have any crab claws at the moment, otherwise I'll demonstrate with those. We don't have much in the way of crops either. We've only got the vanilla crops, vanilla crop of wheat and the flax, which allows us to make string. So I forgot to use the knife for that, so that's alright. we'll get more straw. Alright, let's put this boat away. Oh, we've got the crab claws here, but they're cooked. There we go, we've got a swan egg. We can use that for recipes as well. Now we have more wood in here. We have wooden bowls, we have wooden tools. Let's get wooden tools out. We have a crafting table and a furnace. They're spares. Put some of those in the boat when we make one. And for the boat, we're going to need those wooden boats. We're going to need 3 of those. So let's make a 3rd one. And we're going to need that 2nd lead as well. So I've got a little book that explains how all of this works that I've made as well as part of my coding. So have a look at the crates in the in JEI. So crate. So we've got cucumber crates, coconut crates, crab claw crates, prickly pear crates, walnut crates, carrot crates, potato crates, beetroot crates, cabbage crates, tomato crates, onion crates, and bamboo crates. Now, oh, we've got pineapple crates too, but I need to do some more coding to fix that one because it doesn't show its name correctly. So that's another mod that's got a little bit of a problem that I'm trying to fix with the data pack. So I might look at fixing that one tonight. And the cucumber crate is from Compat Delight, which adds cucumbers to the Farmer's Delight crops, which is kind of cool. Right, so let's remember to use the knife. There we go. That little bit closer to getting more leads. You're cute, but you're freaky out. You're freaky noises. You freak me out. Okay. So let's go see if the sheep has grown its wool back. It has not. We may have to confine it in a pen that is on grass so that it actually eats. Yeah, let's make some fences. Logs. We have planks. Planks will do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's just make a bunch of sticks. I'll chop down another tree in a moment. That should be enough. It's only going to go as 9. Yeah, we'll chop down another tree. Plant a new one. Need more fences than that. Ah, more flax. We got 3 straw, so we're that little bit closer to getting that next lead. Okay. And we can get slimes from jellyfish as well if we want to make leads the other way, which I think we might do. Let's see if we can find a jellyfish to get some slime from. Alright. Ah, the sheep has finally eaten. So we'll take advantage of that. And we got exactly 2 wool, which is exactly the amount we need for that sail. Now there's another type of sail we can make as well. So I'll make one of each type of sail just to show the different sail types. I didn't get that done last time, as I recall. And we've got 3 different types of ropes as well. I need to do something about consolidating the ropes. And we have more flax seeds, so let's plant that. That's not flax. That's not flax. Okay. Plant those ones over here. Now we can also make sacks out of flax, which are kind of handy. So we're going to keep some of the flax for that. And let's get a lead happening. We're going to need lots of leads, so it doesn't matter what we make them from as long as we make them. Let's go see about a jellyfish. I'm going to head down and do that anyway. I will put the wool away first. In fact, we'll put that in the chest because it's not food. Alright, now, thought I saw some jellyfish down here earlier. Cuttlefish. So we have hybrid aquatic for all the ocean stuff. Other than the island world generation, which is a special mod called Survival Islands, which is by Clinby. But the terrain generation and the different types of there's a jellyfish. Different types of someone could hurt me, so I've got to sneak up on it. There we go. I got drowned here. Let's get out of here. All right, so we can make that second lead. We can make that first sail. Once I got the first sail, we'll make a boat, but if we get the resources together for a second sail, we'll make the book that shows what you can do with the sails and the boats. Alright, so we should have, yeah, 5 string, more than enough. Okay, now we get the wool and some logs. And there we go, there's a sail. Alright. Feel free to say hi in the chat. Normally I'll have a bit in the chat myself, but I started my stream a bit late today. Alright, so we've got a sail, we just need the boats, and we need another couple of leads. We've got 3 boats, sail. So there's a bunch of different types of ships we can make. We're going to make the simplest one, which is called, not a drakkar. What's it called? The brig is a bit much less important. Here we go, the cog. We're going to make a cherry cog. This one here. So we just need 1 more lead, and there's our first ship in the pack. Alright, we've got another swan egg. 2 more leads. We just used 1 to make the sail. Use 2 to make the sail. Yep. Right, put the extra type of cup away. Do we have fences in there already? We had fences in there already. Okay. Perfect. We'll pen that sheep in a sec. And then for the next lead. Alright, one to go. And we've got our first ship. And we will need to place it once we've got it. Let's see, how many blacks do we have now? Just 2. Wait. We have the leads. Awesome, we can make a boat. Alright, here is our first small ship for the pack. Now, looks pretty small when we have it in our hand, but it's actually quite big. So, we're going to head down to the ocean. And actually, we'll grab a couple of things to put in it. Basically, it's a big storage facility as well. It's a mobile storage facility. And it's a place to collect things, and you can also add cannons to it. You can use it to move mobs around. So, for example, we're going to see if we can get a couple of villagers from the rafts and make ourselves a village. So let's put this ship down, and there we go. There's our first small ship. And we need to actually deploy the sail properly to go faster. Just maneuver through here. And then we'll deploy the sail. Head over to that raft. It was over this way, wasn't it? Something over this way. Oh, and you can also zoom out. Yeah, there's the raft over there. So they go quite fast. They are a little bit limited. But they also have a reasonable amount of storage. So there's basically the equivalent of 4 double chests worth of storage on this little ship. The crew is 1 of 5, which is me at the moment. Now we may run across some ships with pirates on them. Not small sails ships, but actual larger ships. Okay, so furl the sail. And hello, villager. Oh, you have a job? Yeah, I don't particularly want leather stuff from you. There are plenty of other jobs you could take from the various workstations you have here. And you also give us access to Lily of the Valley and some lamps. And a spare bed. Oh, and a fishing rod. Nice. So put our current stuff in here. Because there's a bunch of loot we can get from the rafts as well. It's very handy for progression. We don't actually have any armor at the moment though, so it could be worthwhile speaking to them about armor. But it is only leather. So I think we'll maybe take a pass on the leather. We will, however, empty that bucket and get that cauldron, so you change your job. Empty the cauldron and get the bucket. You know what I mean. Get the bucket of water, empty the cauldron, that sort of stuff. We're also going to see if we can get the villager to come with us on the ship. We do have a pickaxe. There we go. Currently, the reputation is neutral. We have a reputation mod, which lets us tell what the villagers think of us, which is very useful if you accidentally hit them with a ship, because they do happen to get very annoyed about that. And if you start a village, I found this out the hard way. If you start a village when the villagers are not happy with you, then you will get hurt by golems as soon as you get the population big enough. Oh look, we got a book, and we also got a spyglass. Nice. So we actually have spyglass enhancements, which means we can put the spyglass on our belt slot, and we can use C, I think it is. What is it? Z, to use the spyglass directly from our belt slot. Of course, with Distant Horizons using the spyglass in certain directions, just shows us a bunch of blobs, but you get the idea. See, there's a bunch of blobs over there. Alright. So, next step, how do we get you into the raft? I've decided that you're going to be a cleric now. Don't really need any redstone at the moment, but we will take potions, thank you. And the smoker might be handy. If we take the take that workstation as well. We've decided to become a butcher. Rabbit stew looks like a good idea. But again, not sure if we want that. Get the fishing rod. And we've got some item frames here by the looks of it. Yep. Alright. Some cooked salmon. Thank you very much for the cooked salmon. Ah, perfect. Oh, he's just come off the boat. Need to make a little. Funny enough, it's called a raft block. To get him back onto his raft. Put these on. We can put these on the surface of the ocean. Where are you going? All right, let's make another boat and see if we can pick him up. We don't have logs. Well, there's logs right here, so let's take one of these and make a boat. A couple of these and make a boat and go get him before he wanders off too far. Where's he gone? I don't know where he thinks he's going. Looks like it's night time too, so we might have to sleep here. Oh, there's more rafts in the distance. He's heading for the other rafts. He's not impressed with what we've done to his raft. Okay. Well, I think at this point we might want to stop him from doing that, but we'll see if we can sleep first. We will grab the bed. Actually, we won't grab the bed. We'll get a boat first. Alright. Now, I'll be going for about another hour and a quarter minimum. just got a timer reminding me that it's time to remind myself how much time I've got left. Okay, the prismarine can go there, and let's grab the axe. We'll make a regular boat and try and pick up that villager. We could try and pick him up with this boat, but if we hurt him, he's going to not like us very much, and the boats will hurt him eventually. So let's try picking him up with a regular boat. Where's he gone? All the way over there. Nope, and the boat decided to sink on us. Which is what I was afraid of. Where's he got to? There he is. Let's get you in a boat. There we go. The raft gets you back onto your raft. And then we can try and convince you to come on here. Get you to step on it. Ah, where have you become again? You become a butcher. So if we look at your trades and come over this way, you'll hopefully follow us. Yeah, we may have to move the boat slightly. Okay, now that you're on the boat, you should be able to shift click you. And we get on the boat and shift click. Yes. Okay, we have a passenger. So the villager is now a member of our crew. So we can take the villager back to where we came from. So while we're doing that, we are going to look at taking the rest of their supplies with us. We're going to need a bed, so we'll take that, and may as well take the smoker with us. Right. We've got our first villager. First crew member. So it looks like there's some more rafts over this way, so we might see if we can pick up some more villagers. And we'll start a village back on that little island we're at. Yeah, there's more rafts over here. Oh, there's also an ocean monument, though. Is it going to be safe to go past? Ooh, not sure about this. The villager's raft is right near an ocean monument. That's a really bad place for it. Yeah, it's like just above a national monument. Oh, this is not good. Okay. I think we might come back for you, unless you want to join us now. Do you have any sticks? You can make some more rafts. Yes, you do. Excellent. Let's make a couple of rafts for you to step on. See if we can get you in the... Oh, you're getting yourself hurt on the boat. Not good. Where have you got to? Ah! They're not going to like us. You are the one who got yourself hurt on that boat. Oh, you're stuck in your own net. You really don't like us. I'm going to place the raft here anyway, and hopefully you'll find your way out. We have shears with us. We do. Mining fatigue. Do you have any milk? Probably not. Hello, Mr. Onion. Can I say 67? No. Sorry. Yeah, I know there's a meme about it at the moment, but yeah. I can't say it. I'm sorry. Alright. We do still have mining fatigue. Alright. What have we got? No milk. No, I do have a forget-me stick that will make the villagers forget that they are angry with us. We haven't built one of those yet. I'll have to have a look at that in a moment. In the meantime, we need to try and get this villager out of the web. How much? 1 minute 41 mining fatigue left. Okay. Not the raw cod I'm trying to mine. I could do the trapdoor. It's going to take a while with mining fatigue, but we've only got less than a minute of that left. Hello, Ketchup the Great Guy. Good to see you. Alright, just waiting on the mining fatigue to wear off so we can free this villager. Now, we might look up the forget-me stick because they're going to be unhappy with us for the boat hitting them. So... how do we do that? There you go. JEI's decided not to show up. Have we closed JEI somehow? We have. Okay, so... there we go. So stick. Do we not have the forget me stick on this one? I thought we did. Right. I'll have to look it up. Did you miss anything? We got a villager, and we built our first boat. That's about it. Okay, and we don't have mining fatigue anymore. Good. Let's see if we can... There we go. So you're moving away from the boat. That makes sense. Alright, it's night time. Sleep. And we got mining fatigue again. That's alright, we got milk back at our home. So we'll try and get this guy. Wow, you're really not happy with us. Try and get this guy on the boat. Great, we got him on the boat. We have a second crew member. So we may as well grab the cartography table. Oh no, actually we've got mining fatigue, let's not. So, let's get out of here. We could try and get a third crew member from the other raft over there. Oh, that looks like it might be a floating village as well. I think we got left on our mining fatigue. Three minutes. Nah, let's just go back. Head back to base. Let the mining fatigue wear off. And have some milk because we got that. We'll bring milk with us before we pick up the next one. Alright. So, we have a couple of villages. We have a basic base. We're getting there. We have our first ship. We're getting fish. Hang on. We're getting free fish. Free fish. I think we already got him. I think it was the Guardians were... oh, there we go. One more time. Circle around one more time and get that fish. There we go, got it that time, I think. Yep, okay. So we do need to repair... oh no, that's our mining fatigue. I was going to say the boat's smoking, but that's just the mining fatigue. Alright. We'll come back to pick up the bed and the other stuff from that raft with some milk. Get rid of the mining fatigue. And we'll go get the third villager. Oh! Message in a bottle. So they break even with mining fatigue. So you get sea messages, which are little books. And they've got some little hints about the ocean. I saw some unusual fish in the ocean. Fantastic. I tried to do my own messages in bottles. Another one. In the development side of things as well, but I haven't been very successful with that. I saw how it was done in another mod pack and tried to do it myself, and I think they've updated over to Quake since then. It just doesn't work. What's this one say? Source of unusual fish in the ocean, and this one is... I'm not going to go to page 2. I'll open it again, you'll see what it's called. Oh no. Doesn't tell you what it's called. If you recognise the first part of that pattern, you'll know what it is. I'm not gonna mention it. Too old a meme. Alright. Back to our little island. Now, the reason I'm collecting those is because I've got a custom recipe in the pack. Means that because you get so many of those C messages, you end up with duplicates of them and you end up with basically lots of clutter in your inventory. We've got accessories. Is it accessories? Supplementaries. We've got supplementaries, which means that we can make ash, which means that we can make soap. So if you use soap on one of these C message books, it gives you a book. Which makes things a little bit easier in terms of getting more resources. Oh, we've got a seagull. Oh no, that's a swan. Thought we had a seagull. Okay. Alright. Now I think we need... Whoops. We need to get out of there because that's the boat trying to kill us. Okay. So I think we need a dock so we can safely drop these guys off. But we only have 3 wood on us at the moment. So we will come back to that. I should be pretty safe in there. Don't go in here, guys. Alright, how's our sheep going? Sheep has wool again. Grab those shears. Shears are on us. How's that doing? Okay. And we can make an extra bed while we're at it. Two wool. We need to bring those fences down and stop you from wandering up to the stone so we actually eat the grass again. And we need to get more sheep. But you'll do for starters. Alright. So. We need some of our tools that are on the boat back. I think we need to head over there. There's some resources on that little island that could be useful. I think we've got some crops and a tree or two over there. I'd really like to get some sugar cane. Alright, so there's some milk if we want to get rid of the mining next time. The mining fatigue. Now let's get a dripstone block out of there. And the copper is not cool either. I was also going to add the backported 1.21 Copper Age tools to this mod pack. This is 1.20.1. Nautilus shells, prismarine crystals, item frame. And we've got the C messages we can clean up. Okay. And the brown wool. Bowls can go in there. We can take the cherry saplings out. Put those in here. And the cherry planks and the dirt. And the flax isn't isn't food either. We're going to try and keep that as a food barrel next to the rest of the food. Alright, let's head back down. I see a pig. Hello, pig. There's lots of cows. So, not doing too badly for livestock. Could use more sheep, though. We have a flint knife. And the bed. Try and get you guys into the onto the island. We'll probably make you a little village down the bottom. Nope, gonna jump off the edge. Okay, I'll get our flint knife and we'll get some more of this. I'd like to make another sail so we can make the sails guide, small ship's guide. We don't have the hoe with us, that's okay, we'll come back for that. Fish is food, so I can go in this one. Cobweb can be food as well. We'll look at that in a moment. We should be able to sleep. There we go. Alright. So. Let's grab our fences and we'll fence that sheep in. Make a gate later. We just want to get them not moving around so much. And they've eaten again. Good. A few more wool. We want to actually try and get you into a slightly better space. We need maybe put some of this dirt down. Let's back up there and make a little paddock for you. Or maybe lead you over here. Yeah, over here looks good. Okay, we're getting plenty of straw. Don't really mind if the other mobs wander around. It's the sheep specifically that I want to keep on top of grass. Let's go 5x5. Might be a little small in the long term, but for one sheep it should be fine. I've got exactly the right number of fences for that. What are the chances? Okay. Come, sheep. I was going to say come, Pinky, but you're not pink. You're brown. You're letting the side down. We could dye you pink, but it's a shame to dye a naturally brown sheep pink. So we'll have to get another sheep, preferably a pink one, and we should call that one Pinky. Pinky in the brown. You could be the brown, and the other one could be Pinky. Come, Pinky. We must prepare for tomorrow night. What are we going to do tomorrow night? Brown. Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Okay. Eat. Grow more wool. Okay. So, next step. Get these villagers up here and build them houses that are not technically in a dripstone caves biome. So plains or sunflower plains. I like plains is good. Okay. Build your house in a plains biome. Lots of eggs. Might have to make some eggs. Okay, so we are in Sunflower Plains. If we move over here, we are in Dripstone Caves. If we move over here, we're still in... Oh, we're in Plains. Okay. What about over here? Plains, 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 Dripstone Caves. And Sunflower Plains. Okay. I think we'll try and make the house on the plains part of the world then. Or the Sunflower Plains. I think we just put a little house down here next to the sheep. That could be a good place for it. Maybe have a shepherd. Okay. You gonna eat? We'll come back to you. Alright, so we're gonna make a rope from the sails, the VS sails, Valkyrien sails mod as well. And we'll have a look at the different options for sails in the mod pack. So, let's see. We do not have enough flax at the moment. That's fine. We'll keep growing it. We'll get there eventually. Now, we do have bones. We can turn into bone meal, so we can grow more flax and then get more flax seed and grow even more flax. But for the meantime, let's make a few more leads since we have all of this. All of this. I only need 2 more, I think. Yeah, 2 more to make the small ship sail. And then we can look at all of the things you can do with small ships. But we need 1 more wool. And we need lots of string for the other one, so that's some more flax. Flour in there. Eggs. We'll plant some more wheat while we wait as well. It'll help the flax grow if we plant more wheat. Doing the adjacent crops thing. Adjacent crop types. And we'll see if we can get ourselves some different crop types as well. Maybe we can get ourselves a farmer from one of these villages. Maybe they can sell us some different crop types. Flax is also useful for making sacks, as I mentioned, which are basically a modded feature before bundles. Allows you to store up to 9 stacks in a single item slot. And you can place them down and open them when they're down on the ground. Okay. Flax, there we go. A little slow to get started, but once it gets going, string for days. Which of course means wool for days. We don't have to rely on sheep, and we don't have to rely on spiders. Okay, we have 3 flax and 1 string. Right, let's check on the sheep. Sheep has not yet grown its wool back. Alright, well, we're going to have a house by the end of the episode, so even if it's a house for a villager and not for ourselves, do a basic house. Do a basic house up here and a basic house down there as well. Enough to get the villagers started. Swan does make really weird noises. You're wondering what the dull roar in the background is as well. It's actually the wind. There's the sails mod actually adds wind, which is important to know where the wind is going, and there's particles that you'll see moving when we're on a sails ship that show you which way the wind is going. Okay, so that's going to be enough to make a rope. We've got a regular rope. We want to actually make a nautical rope, which I'm going to add something into the mod pack, into the data pack to specify in terms of the names, the difference between, I don't know if we call it nautical rope or thick rope, or I need one more. It's 6. There we go. I can get that one. We'll sleep first. Yes, heavy rope. Heavy rope, I think, is a good one. You use heavy rope for sailing and light rope for other things. There's that last string. And we've finally finished the row of flax, which means we should be able to get more rows of flax. It means getting resources faster. Okay, so that way or the other way? Oh, it's only 5 and it's the other way. There we go. So we have that rope. So now that we have that rope, I'm going to grab one of the books from the other boat and we'll look at the sails for the other type of boats. There we go. So we have a book about the other types of boats. Now I need to change the change the title because it's a little bit big for the book. Might just call it Shipwright's Companion without the at the beginning. But we have wheels and helms. We have ropes and rigging, and here's the ropes. You can make them from vines and you can make them from just string. And then we've got from the ropes you can make a fence-like structure called rigging, which you can climb, which is useful. So this is for boats that are actually made out of blocks. So we need sails for those boats to work. You can either make a plain sail block out of rope and string, or you can make rope and coloured sails with different types of wool. And you can obviously make the book there. Now we also have a little bit about the soap, saying you can wash sails and buoys. Buoys are another thing we need for the ships. There's ballast and buoys. So ballast will basically add weight and stabilise the ship, and buoys will make it float better. So magic ballast is an extra thing that you can use to make things a bit easier, because ballast can be a little bit tricky to work out. Buoys, or buoys, they can be made in two ways. You can either use, and again it's like the sails, and the sails, you can make them from wool or you can make them from string. If you make them from string, they're cheaper, but you can't colour them. So if you want coloured ones and you want them to look fancy, then you're going to need to use wool for that. Alright. We got one of the books. Now we need a second sail from the small ships, so we can have that book as well. And then I need to figure out if I'm making any more books. And you have finally eaten, so let's get that. And there's a zombie nearby. And of course you come out. That's fine, we'll just grab some wheat and tap you back in. Oh really? You're going to go that way? Well, I'm going to put a gate in here later, but you're stuck back in here now. Okay. So, now we can make the other sail, and we can make the book about the small ships and show those a bit more. I'll probably make a book about the basics of supplementaries and also the basics of Farmer's Delight. And there's also a grappling hook mod, which would be really useful to have grappling hook to get up and down here. And the grappling hook can be used with the ships as well, the sails ships. So you can actually use the grappling hook, you know, like pirate style, to get onto a ship and get up and down the masts and things like that if you want to. And again, that uses a lead to make, but we need a iron pickaxe to make one. Okay. We have the wool. We have the leads. We have the logs. Let's make another sail. And we'll grab that other book. We'll put these away. The rest of the brown wool away. Let's see. That'll do us up here for now. Still want to make sure we've got a house made by the end of stream. So I've got about another half hour, 45 minutes to do that. It'll just be a basic house. Basic villager house will do. There we go, we have a book. And then we have small ships. So this talks about all the different types of ships, how we make them, and what we need. So I've looked through this one already, but you can leash the ship, you can name the ships with name tags, you can make different types of ships that are faster, and tells you how to control it. And what else have we got? So this is all basically just from the wiki for the small ships. I made it so that it's all accessible within the game. You don't need to be looking at a wiki while you're trying to learn how to do things. And of course, if the ships start getting damaged, you can right-click the ship with iron nuggets and planks to repair it. So let's grab some tools back and we'll do a little bit of fishing. See if we get any hybrid seas crates. Hybrid aquatic crates. And we'll try and get the flax better established as well. All right. So I did previously have Eureka ships in this mod pack as well, but I actually wanted to do a Valkyrien Skies ships mod pack that does not have Eureka ships in it, just for a change. Now we do also have at the moment the what's it called, the eccentric tome mod, which allows you to combine books into one book. And I found because all the custom books are done as part of a data pack and not mod packs, or not mods, it does tend to recombine the manuals, the books back into one, and we lose some of the manuals, so some of the guidebooks. So I'm working on looking at whether that's a bug with eccentric tome or the way that I've done things. And if it's a bug with the way I've done things, then I'll fix the data pack so that that doesn't happen anymore. If it's a bug with the eccentric tome itself, I'll have to have a look at a different mod that does the same thing. So Akashic Tome used to do it as well, but Akashic Tome is a forge only mod. And this is, well, it was a forge only mod, and this is a fabric mod pack, so I have to look for another solution, or just make sure that we have bookshelves to put things on. Okay. Let's get these bones turned into bone meal. Get some more flax going, because we are short on flax and we have a glut of wheat, so we have a whole row of mature flax now. That should give us enough to do at least another, most of a row. Yep. Just short of 2 rows. Yeah, just short. I can make it 2 rows pretty easily. There we go, 2 rows of flax now. That will grow much faster because it's got wheat on each side. And we will be able to get on top of the wool situation without waiting for the sheep. And the string situation. Alright. So now we can get some more string happening. Not quite enough for a second rope yet. And one more with bone meal. Let's force grow some flax. That's good. Actually, we only need 10. Keep thinking it's 6. It's not a triangle, it's a zigzag. There we go. Alright, so we can make sails with more string, or we can make fancy sails Oh, we can make boy blocks. We can also make a dedication bottle, which I don't think we made yet. We did not. We're going to need a dedication bottle to make a ship out of blocks. So let's do that. Let's get a dedication bottle ready to go. Alright, how are we doing for time? About half an hour. About half an hour to go. Almost got a little longer, but it is middle of the night for me, so I'm starting to flag a little bit. I'd like to get a little bit more done. Glow lichen does count as a food, I think. Yes, we can turn that into glow lichen jam. It used to be called glow lichen jam. I don't know why they changed it, but they did. Now we can also grow the glow lichen. We did have glass bottles already, but let's just put those over there. Now, dedication bottle requires the rope, redstone, and an apple. We could have got the redstone from the... Oh, we still can get the redstone from Cleric if we make a little church. Okay, have to actually set up a church. We do have a cobblestone generator, so we could easily do that. But we don't have a cobblestone generator. We don't have a cobblestone generator. We do have access to lava, so we can make a cobblestone generator. Let's do that. Fill some lava down the side of the mountain. Let's go get it. Yep, there it is. Alright, so we can make as much cobblestone as we want and build more things. We can build ourselves a traditional villager church, or even something a bit more complicated. We'll start with making some... cobblestone though. We'll put a cobblestone generator on that little patch over there. And we'll also make a lava generator with some dripstone. We got dripstone on the boat. So we'll do that, and we'll get the cauldron in here. So get the cauldron, we'll get some dripstone above it, and then we'll get lava above that. And then we'll get our little cobblestone generator up here. So we're going to need... Let's see, cauldron, dripstone, stone, lava. There we go. There's our lava put away safely. We'll get a bit of water next to that. We'll use some of the cherry leaves. Keep the cherry theme up here. Did that drop down low? Or did it just not break? Maybe it just didn't break. No, we definitely got that one. Okay. Cherry theme cobblestone generator. / lava generator. And there we go, one cobblestone generator. I think we might go with a traditional villager style, style villager church. Just get lots of cobblestone. I'll try and build it from memory, just for fun. Not sure how many we need. I'm just going to go with a stack. Obviously, we need some glass as well. And stained glass we can do, but I can't be bothered remembering the colours at the moment. I might just go with pink since it's going to be on brand anyway. And we'll do a quick house here as well. We have an axe on us. We do. There we go. And let's eat some food. I'll have some of this cooked crab. All right. the last few slabs out. And we'll turn this into an actual house. Okay, I'll grab that. Sleep before the zombie gets any closer. Downstairs somewhere by the sounds of it. Right, we'll move this bed over the other side. Could have an entrance in there, but I think we'll try and keep it minimal number of entrances. We got 3 already, so let's make some doors. Always have a bit of variety in things later on. For the moment, I just want to get the basics happening. And we have enough that we could do a cobblestone roof, but I don't think I will. I'll look at some other sort of solution for the roof. For the moment, we've got walls, and that'll do us. We'll look at stone pickaxe. Let's move the crafting table in. Right, so I've got a warning that I've got about 15 minutes of stream left, if I'm only going to do 2 hours. So I'm going to give myself a half-hour window and see if I still feel up to continuing after that. Alright, let's see. You can go in there. Cherry slabs can go in there. You can go in there. Glass bottle can go in the barrel for the moment. Because we need the redstone for the dedication bottle. Alright, more flax please. Plenty of wheat. We can make lots and lots of bread and pasta and all sorts of things like that. Let's go down and get the dripstone and get the dripstone duplicator happening. Lava duplicator, I should say. And do a basic house for the villagers as well. Might do a church next time. In a couple of weeks when we stream this pack again, after I've done a bit more development on it. So one of the things that I've been testing is there's a new version of the VLib library, which prevents, it's been updated so it prevents the pirate ships from spawning on top of each other. Which does mean that they're a little bit easy to beat if they spawn on top of each other. So, yeah, so they'll be a little bit more challenging. And they'll be able to move better because they won't be tangled in another ship. Into the cauldron. Right, we'll go get the cauldron. And dripstone is many things, but can also be used as food stuff. So put some dripstone in there. Looks like we need to change this one over full block as well. Well, let's grab those slabs and we'll put them under the cherry blossom here. And we need to stop walking down over that. Now, would you look at that? Okay. Not quite enough for the full side there, so we'll chop this side down first. Alright. That's 24 more slabs. Okay. Should catch everything. Put a couple more down this side just to be on the safe side. Nope. We'll leave that one there for now. bunch more cherry planks. Much easier. Perfect. And we just chop this stump down and plant a new one. Alright, so we got basic roofless house done up here. Let's go with prepping for a roof. And I think we could just go cobble for the roof. That'll be easy enough. Just to get it done. Did we? We did not put the bed back down, did we? Alright, bed should probably go in this corner. And furnace, I guess, can stay out where it is. Will 24 be enough for a basic roof? Probably not. Alright. Anyone who's new here, by the way, feel free to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, if you're enjoying what you're seeing. Feel free to follow on Twitch if you're watching on Twitch. And feel free to join the Discord or Patreon if you really want to show your support. Alright. We will dump some of this stuff and come back with the logs and things. Alright. Feel free to chat in the chat if you're watching as well. If you've got any questions, happy to answer questions. Depending on what they are. I may or may not answer them truthfully. If you've got any questions about the mod pack, it's one that I've developed, and you're welcome to ask about it. Most of the answers should be in the description, but if there's anything further you'd like to know, I am happy to share. Right, we have lots of flax now. Say lots, we got 10. That's lots more than we had. Alright. Let's get started on the roof and see how short we are and what we need. Just think it seems to want to keep putting it the other way up. There we go. Upside down is what I would call it. And it's all sorted. Slabs can come later. Okay. Now we're just going to put some slabs on the top and we've got our first house. Very basic, but it'll do the job. Okay. Right. I am definitely getting tired, so I'm going to get these roof parts on. Right, so we have a basic house. It'll do for now. It can be prettied up later. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 more, just to make the roof a little bit nicer, which I think we'll go for. More stairs, these, which is what 18 more cobble until we get a stone cutter, which I did see one of on the rafts, so we might have to go and do that next time. Yeah, pick up the raft leftovers. Alright, looks like we've got emotes as an option there because I've got Essential installed as well. Completely forgot about that. Alright. Should be enough to do the... Oh, I haven't got enough to do the ends, but we've got enough to do the sides. Alright, let's do it. Let's get this last couple in there. There we go. We have our basic house. We have a boat. And we have... Let's have a look at that basic house from a distance. We have a basic house. It can be improved on later. We have a boat. We have villages. We have penned up sheep. We are getting there. We're making progress. So... be 24 more. Yeah, 24 more to tidy up the roof there, make it a little prettier. Maybe change the wood. Change the wood types out a little bit and put some windows in, that sort of stuff. Well, that'll do for now. Let's get a little bit more flax planted, and if we can have a full farm, might be a good place to wrap things up. Oh, I'm not sure if you can hear the possum in the background there. I can certainly hear them. Having a bit of an argument. They live in the garage where I'm streaming from. They've decided to make their presence known. Alright, that's a full wheat and flax farm. So, let's head out with free camp. We have a full wheat and flax farm. We do not have a new tree yet. Did we plant a sapling? We did. We just need to bone meal the sapling. So we've got a full wheat and flax farm. We've got a cobblestone generator. We've got a boat with some villages on it. And we've got some trees down there. Looks like the mobs have been planting trees for us, which is always nice. One of the reasons for regrowth is that we can have resources start to grow on their own without having to worry about them. Shush, possums! Without having to worry about planting them ourselves. So, it does make things a little easier on limited world types like this. We've got lots of cows as well, by the look of it. It might be time to set up a cow compactor. And start looking at actually turning this into a base rather than having a little house on the top. But the house on the top will do. Oh, and there's creeper and there's a few mobs hiding around. We need to have some more lights. Alright. Well, looks like a good place to leave it. We will maybe make a bookshelf. Here's a bookshelf. Put those manuals in it. Slabs and full blocks. I don't make them very often, so I don't know the recipe off the top of my head. Okay. Chiseled bookshelf. And I think the bookshelf can go opposite the crafting, opposite the bed, and the crafting table can move that. This seems to make a bit more sense that way. There's 2 books put away into the bookshelf. That kind of matches. Alright. Can we put these into the bookshelf? We cannot. You know what? That's fine. That's what we'll wash them up for. We have some bone meal. Let's see if we can get that tree going. Finish with the tree in the frame. I actually need all this wheat, so I'll just turn it to bone meal. We don't actually need as much straw as we've got here, so let's just get a bunch of bone meal from straw as well. We'll just get this tree growing. There we go. Nice. Alright. As I said, looks like a good place to leave it, so we will, in fact, leave it there. We'll clean up the ladder later, and we'll finish the roof. Okay. Well, that has been Hybrid Pirates. We've got one ship, we've got some villagers from rafts. We've got some more resources, and we've got a couple of books and a bookshelf to put them on, and we've got some reference material for the mod. So we'll look at trying to get some more crops happening and do a bit more exploring to find those crops, and I'll work on getting the crates to show up with the correct names next time. So just to show what I was talking about with the crates. Right, there we go. So we need to get some props together, but we can make various crates. We can make bamboo crates, cucumber crates, coconut crates, crab claw crates, prickly pear crates, walnut crates, carrot crates, potato, beetroot, and cabbage, and tomato and onion crates. So a lot of those are a lot of those are Farmer's Delight crops. And the cucumber is from Farmer's Delight, Profit and Pat Delight. And the rest are from Ecologics, apart from the bamboo crate. So, the produce that goes into those crates. So, the other one is a pineapple crate. As you can see, this one here, these all have the correct names. Potato crate, beetroot crate. This one here is a pineapple crate, and it is just showing the generic block name. So I'm going to try and fix that with a data pack between streams. As I've done with a bunch of the other stuff. I'd like to actually get some of these onto a ship, and we can have like a merchant ship that's got a bunch of different groceries and stuff. A bunch of different crates of produce. I think that'd be fun. But that'll be it for now. thank you all for watching. I will jump into the outro screen. Let's do an F3P so that pause on lost focus. All right. It is enabled. Okay, I thought we just disabled it. Try it again. Disabled. There we go. Okay. So that means I can switch screens without going into the pause, as I should have had it set up for already. So, all right, let's get my outro screen going, and we'll get some music going. Cobblestone Generator by Apollo Music. And I'll say thank you to my patrons. Fantastic Soap, Oni Arrow, and Catsmith. Thank you for being paid patrons, and I know you don't usually catch the streams, but I do appreciate the Patreon contributions when they come in every month. If you would like to contribute and help encourage me to continue the Modpack work and to help pay for the hosting of the servers that my Modpacks get hosted on, then you can do so from Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/techheadfred. Link should be in the description as well. If you don't want to do that, or you can't afford it, that is absolutely fine. If you're enjoying the content, feel free to watch, like, subscribe, share, all those sorts of things. And if you're on Twitch, feel free to follow. If you're on YouTube, obviously subscribe, like, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, thank you very much. I will see you in a couple of weeks with another Hybrid Pirate stream. On the weekend, I will also be doing ethereal airships. We had a Skyflat Redux stream last week, and ethereal airships is another pack I'm working on. I'm actually looking at an upgraded version of that one that supports Create version 6 now that it's available for Fabric, so keep an eye out for that one next weekend. Or next week, in fact, for the mod pack for it, the development of the new mod pack. But the current mod pack, I'll be playing on a server with that one on the weekend. So, also hopefully we'll have some content coming out soon with the Inherited Hardcore world, the Minecraft Inheritance world that I've been playing on. I've only got a couple of months left on that one if I'm going to survive the 6 months. And I need to get some more content out during that time. I haven't been able to get content out for a while for that one, so hoping to get something out soon. And once I'm done on the Inheritance world, I will be returning to my Terrainless Superflat Hardcore series as well. Hopefully being able to survive a bit longer in a Terrainless Superflat world, having had a bit more experience in Hardcore. So we'll see how that goes. Music, of course, is by Apollo Music. We're listening to Cobblestone Generator at the moment. We had Mud Puddle and Too High to Die earlier. And, yeah, that's pretty much it from me. We'll have a little bit of a break in the music, and then we'll final outro for the stream. And we'll catch you all next time. So, in terms of subscriber count on YouTube, I'm very close to 500. It'd be really nice to hit that 500 mark. Followers on Twitch, I believe I'm around 70 at the moment, so it'd be really nice to increase that number as well. Feel free to add to that. Music, of course, by Apollo Music, as I mentioned earlier. Feel free to check out their channel if you want to listen to some independent music. And also if you're interested in having any music made for your project. Once the music's done, that will be it for me. I really need to get to bed. And I will say thank you very much for watching once more. I'll see you in the next one.